What's up? This is Tyree back at you again in the world of Rock Your Mic, and we're here on our second segment. And I just want to let you know what's up, people on the chat room. If you have a question, make sure you submit it to askrymnow@gmail.com. We're going to answer them in the order that we received. It sounds like somebody has been, sound like you're on hold. But we're going to answer them in the order that they're received. So if we don't get to them on this one, we will be getting to them. But we will be getting them in the order that they will be received. All right? And we won't be telling names out. All right? We want to try to keep that as confidential as we can. But ask any questions, comments, concerns that you have. Like I said, we don't claim to be experts, but we do have some knowledge in the area dealing with students. So we just want to help you out as best as we possibly can. Run you down some things that we're doing here in our personal ministry with some music. We'll keep you updated as time goes by. You'll be in the process with us as we build this. Let you know what kind of hats I wear. Listen, I am a senior youth pastor here at Gateway Ministries in Williamsport, Maryland. I am a father. I am a husband. I also do community service work. I have two positions at Girls Incorporated. One where I go into schools and speak to all 6th grade boys for 5 days out of that week, and there's only 2 groups. So I go into schools there and do that, and also speak to all 9th grade students in Washington County, Maryland, about abstinence. And some of the things I talk to the 6th grade boys about are about values, decision making, goal setting, assertiveness, all types of issues. So not only that, but I also do stuff with my students. A lot of youth pastors don't have the opportunity to do that. But I love to do stuff with my students. So I'm also independent Christian hip hop artist, and I travel. I do music. I do a lot of music. You can check out the schedule there of all the places that we'll be doing music at. Will definitely be somewhere around you if you live in the Washington County area, Franklin County. But we just love to rock our mic. My wife, she sings with me. My son Eli even get up on the stage and do his little thing like that. Some of y'all know him. He will get down for his crown if he has to. But enough of that. We are. I'm doing a song right now with Spencer Jackson. It's called Jericho, and I'll play a little bit for you right now.
Over the river and through your hood is where we about to go. Your time on the clock is over TikTok. What you know about Jericho? Over the river and through your hood is where we about to go.
Alright, so that is Jericho. And also am working on a song, one of them like crowd participation songs called Hands Up. That'll be like one of the probably my intro song when I come in, just to get the crowd kind of into it. Sometimes when I get on stage or in front of them, they're kind of like, and so it's really good to have a song that can get their blood pumping. We do the little water sprinkler and the lawnmower man, the pizza man, but we got another song for you. And after that, the next song we're going to be doing is called With It. And some of you heard this song. I'll play a little bit of that right now too. But that's all I'm gonna give you. But listen, I do all the. I don't have a multi-million-dollar studio. The studio I have is in my kitchen. The bad boy is portable. I will even show you how I created that thing eventually. But listen, anybody that wants to do anything, you can find with today's technology, you can get her done. All right, and that's what I do. What's up? Oh, next, man, Jada's coming. That's gonna be my girl. It's my baby girl. My wife is with child. She'll be delivering May 4th. and her name is Jada DL. That's the name of my little baby girl, Jada DL. My wife Lori is caring and protecting Jada DL. And on top of that, my wife and I were talking, and we've seen a lot of things about animals. We don't own a pet. We don't want to own a pet. We had some fish, and we wanted to get rid of the fish because of the responsibility of the fish. Now, you don't have to walk a fish, but you do need to feed a fish. Unless you want a fuzzy fish floating on top of the water. We don't want fuzzy fishes. But, you know, about the dogs and how they were abused and different things like that. And that is sad. And but don't get all twisted. You know, people get abused too. And it's amazing how when you talk about a young child that's being abused, people are like, man, that's terrible. You show a picture of an abused dog, people are like, oh, the dog's so skinny. Oh, look at the ribs. Oh, but with the child, it's like, man, that's just sad. But we get, oh, and what we noticed is, you know, it's like, come help these pets make sure they live, and like abortion is still like running rampant. You know, have somebody perform an abortion on a dog and see if PETA don't go crazy. See if somebody don't get in trouble. You perform an abortion on a dog, I'll tell you what, it will break loose up in America. We got our values twisted, and we need to get back. That's a whole nother podcast. But I'm sure some of you understand what I'm talking about. Biggest thing on our plate right now that we need to make a decision of is national distribution. We're bringing it back to the music now. National distribution. Christian company contacted us and said that they will give us nationwide distribution. For some of you that don't understand that, this is what it is. They will place our CD in every store that CDs are sold. That's your Best Buy, your Barnes & Noble, Target, as some of you may call it, FYE for your entertainment, places like that. Hopefully as well as the Christian bookstores. But that's the biggest thing on our plate. And, you know, one would say jump right into it. But, I mean, prayer has gotten us this far, and we want to continue to pray for timing. We want to pray to make sure that this is the right step right now. And with what we're doing, of course, the flesh part is jumping and saying, do it now, call them up, tell them this now. But we're praying on it. We ask you, as our Rock Your Mic family and Rock Your Mic world, if you can, as you pray, the Holy Spirit brings it back to your remembrance. Please lift us up in prayer in that area. We really want to get the message of Rock Your Mic. Listen, students got to know that they got gifts, they got talents, they got a purpose on this earth, and that's what they need to present to this world. We have some questions we got a lot of questions that have come in, but we're gonna get to our questions, then we're gonna get to the 4 ways of how we feel that you can best discover your purpose. But we're gonna get to that right after these videos. Don't forget to rock your mic.